Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I'm your host Cookie Simmer and today we are doing another house build. I don't really have a name for this house build because it was actually really unexpected. This wasn't planned. I didn't plan on doing this house build today, but I was looking through some Google images trying to get some inspiration for something that I want to do in the future. And I saw this house, and I'll put the picture up on the screen. You guys can tell me how I did, but I saw this house and I was like, okay, I really want to try and see if I can build this house. And I was like, okay, well, should I record it or not? Should I see what I have to do or something? And I ended up not recording the first half, which you guys probably can tell because the shape was already built by the time I started recording, because like I said, I didn't know what I was going to do with it, and I didn't know if it was going to look right at all. Like, I didn't want to just record something and then not use it. So when I actually started building it and getting it and, got the shape and everything down correctly like I wanted it, I was like, okay, this actually looks really good. I should probably record this and put it up on my channel. So that's why you guys didn't actually see the shape being made. So if you actually look at the shape, you saw me draw the little octagon type thing on the side, but the shape is literally just 3 rectangles. The bigger rectangles on the left side where the porch is and the front door, and then you have 2 smaller rectangles that are stacked up on each other, and then I just did the roofs, and that was it. That was pretty much it. It's pretty simple. It could have been pretty it could potentially be a starter home. It's just that I like to, like I said before, plants cost money, and I like to landscape a lot, and I also like to make the house look as nice as possible, but at the same time I feel like I didn't put a lot of items inside the house, and that was perfectly okay with me, because I wanted to do something a little more simple, something easy to get off the gallery. I didn't use any CC at all. I used a couple of packs, I think, though, maybe, I'm not sure, but you'll see pretty much everything I use. So I'm sorry about you guys not being able to see the initial shape being built, but that's why. So I hope you guys enjoyed this build. There's really not much to say about it. Like I said, I was inspired by a Google image of a house that I saw, and I was like, okay, I have to build it because I really loved it that much, and I loved the shape, and I thought it was an interesting idea and something I hadn't really seen before. So I just decided to go ahead, do that build, and that was pretty much it. And I decided to actually curve the roofs, which I think looks really good. I like the curved roofs. It makes it look more interesting and gives it a little more something, for you guys to look at. But right there, I was actually struggling. You guys see me place the windows. I didn't know that, like, The Sims, they actually let you, like, do the automatic placing where it places it on the whole house individually by itself, like that. I didn't know it did that. So, like, when I was going through trying to put down the windows individually and not do it by room, I was like, why won't it let me place the windows? And then I realized I had the whole room tool selected, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. And I actually really like the colors of this house too. I like how the bottom is all brick and then the top is just plain and white and really simple, and I really like the browns that I used in this build too. One thing that's really frustrating to me about building is that a lot of stuff doesn't match. It just doesn't match, like the woods. Like, it's really hard to match up all the woods. In my opinion, it is. Maybe it's not as hard for some people, but for me, it's pretty difficult to match up the woods. So actually, I deleted a lot of footage of probably like 10 minutes worth of me trying to figure out which browns work with each other, because I had some other browns chosen in the beginning that you probably saw, but they didn't match. Like, the color I wanted in the original, I was like, okay, well, it's kind of hard for me to match it up because, like, you can't match up the wooden stairs with the fence, with the posts, and I was like, okay, let me try something else, because I just ended up doing like a medium tone brown for the house trim, the roof trim, and then of course the fencing that's up on over top of the mini porch kind of thing. And I didn't really do anything with the outside other than just put like a couple trees. Like, I didn't want the landscaping to be super elaborate for this one. I just felt like it needed a lot of bushes, so I put like a lot of nice pretty bushes out in the front of the house and all around the house just to give it a little, you know, give yourself a little something extra to look at. I was thinking about doing a back porch with this build, but I ended up really not liking the idea, so I just didn't do that. But you guys are more than willing to download, and I think that I left enough room right there on the side where we're at right now, where you guys can put like some backyard stuff pack, stuff outside, which I would probably do. I think the next thing that I'm going to do build wise is do like a backyard build, and, you know, just do like the extra, you know, just the backyard part. So I'm going to like probably like fence it up and make it like kind of like a room, and then I'm going to like put stuff in it and make it look like a backyard using backyard stuff pack, and maybe outdoor stuff pack too, because they had some pretty good stuff. Well, not outdoor stuff pack. What was it? Patio stuff. There we go. Using patio stuff as well. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I'm really enjoying doing builds lately, if you can't tell. My creative juices have just been flowing, and I don't know if it's cheating by looking on Google Images and getting inspired for shapes of houses from Google Images, but I mean, that's what I do. I'm not really the kind of person that can just like think of something off the top of my head and do it. So I have to look at a lot of images to get inspired to actually build something, or kind of like build from reference. I'm really good at building from reference, I think. But I don't know. Just let me know what you think, guys. I can try to do something more spontaneous without trying to look at anything, but I just really not good at it. But I mean, I guess you can't get good at something until you know, you try. But the whole house actually didn't look like this. It was just, like I said, I basically just took the shape and that was it. I didn't take the inside from it. Like, just the shape and that was it. And I was really kind of concerned about the shape, actually, because I didn't know how I was gonna box off the house, because I was like, okay, so where's the living room gonna go then? Well, where's the bedroom gonna go? So, because the upstairs is actually pretty small when you see it. So I was kind of concerned about where I was going to put everything. The downstairs is pretty big, but when you think about all the things that a house needs, it's really not that much space. So it really is something kind of like small, not like a super like tiny house build, but like just something small and kind of compact, but still open and kind of flowy. And if you'll notice, we skipped straight into the furnishing, and I didn't show you guys me putting down the floors and me boxing off the rooms and all this and that. And I didn't do that this time because honestly it takes me so long to pick out color swatches and to figure out the floor layout. So I just decided to cut out that whole process and just start straight from the start from the furnishing, because you guys could see the shape of the inside of the house when I went in and put in the stairs, but you just didn't see me block off the rooms. And if you guys didn't mind that, make sure you tell me, like, I don't know, just tell me what you guys like and what you don't like. I kind of prefer doing it like this because it makes the videos shorter and it gives me a little more, you know, a little more leadway into like editing and, you know, cleaning things up and making it look a little bit nicer and a little bit easier for you guys to watch. And so I was actually having a lot of trouble with the living room area. I didn't know what to do with it. I knew the couch was going to go in that little octagon shape thing, but I actually had to end up moving it out, and I'm gonna cut the footage in probably a second because the floor was glitching really bad right beside the chair, and I was like, no, I can't do this. So I had to do this long process of deleting the floors and then refixing the walls and then moving the walls over for them to work. So that's what you guys missed right there when I clipped that out. It really, you didn't need to see it. It was just a big old hubbub that wasn't needed, and that was really complicated, and that didn't need to be complicated. I think it only messed up that bad because I'm using a deck. I'm using a foundation for the house. So I think that's the only reason that it messed up that bad. But I'm getting really tired. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting really tired of like building. Well, not building. I like building, but I'm getting really tired of furnishing with all the same furnishings we have. I think that The Sims is a great game, but in general, sometimes it gets repetitive. Especially The Sims 4, since we don't have a lot of content out now. I mean, like, we have content, but we don't have like seasons, or we don't have pets yet, you know, we don't have all that stuff yet. So at this point it's getting a little bit repetitive for me, especially furnishing. You guys don't know how tired I am of using that same couch over and over and over and over again. It is so frustrating to me. That's why I have custom couches, but for this build I didn't want to use any CC, so I was like, okay, well, let me see which couches they have. I don't know about you guys, but I hate all the couches. Well, hate's a strong word, but I really dislike all the couches that are in The Sims 4 currently. And I don't know why, but they just don't look like cozy. They don't look homey, you know what I mean? Like, if you guys saw some of the couches that I was putting out that were custom content, they're a little bit more like kind of like baggy. They have a different texture. I feel like all the stuff in The Sims 4, especially like beds and couches, have all the same texture, and that kind of makes everything look a little more high class, and not exactly high class, but like more modern. Like, I feel like everything in this game is a little bit more modern than it is traditional, and that's fine, but I just want like a really like big fluffy couch for my Sims to sit on, and something that looks more casual. I feel like the couches don't really look casual, or there's that one wooden couch that has like the wood rails, but who has a couch like that? Literally no one really has a couch like that. It looks like a futon. I mean, and it doesn't come in that great of a colors, and it comes with this little rug thing on top, and I'm just like, no, it doesn't look good. Like, it's not my cup of tea, and I'm ready for some new furnishing, because I'm also tired of using the same beds over and over and over. We have so little beds, and I even felt like with The Sims 3, we had a small amount of content for, when it just comes to strictly expansion packs, stuff packs, all that kind of stuff, because I pretty much have every expansion and stuff pack except for like 2 or 3 in The Sims 3 without going to the Sims store, and I still felt like there was a lot that sometimes it didn't work. You only get like 2 beds with each expansion pack, and that's kind of frustrating. Like, I want more furniture. I wish they would do just like, I hope that they would do like a furniture pack or something like that soon. I would just like a whole like furniture expansion pack. Like, just give me an expansion pack with all furniture in it, and I will be gravy. I will be cool. But that's not kind of realistic, is it? But I don't know, give me something, because even cool kitchen stuff, I thought we were going to get more stuff with cool kitchen stuff than we did, and we just didn't. But that's a whole nother story. Let me know if you guys feel the same way or not. I know that a lot of people have a lot of complaints about The Sims 4, particularly that toddlers aren't out and the loading screens and other stuff like that, but I just want to know what you guys think, like, gameplay wise. And I know a lot of people still prefer The Sims 3, but I think that's just because of the amount of content that The Sims 3 has out, I feel like when The Sims 4 gets more expansion packs out, because we need expansion packs, like, seriously, a lot of people will stop having complaints about The Sims 4. So I'm just like kind of waiting for The Sims 4 team to kind of get their expansion pack game together, because I actually think we all are. But we're getting close to the end of the build now, and I think I'm just gonna end it here. So let me know what you guys think about the build, if you like it or not, if you think I did a good job representing it from what you guys saw through the picture, if I gave my own style to it. Just like, let me know what you guys think. And if you want to download, my origin ID is at Tay32. Yeah, so it's TAI 32. That's my origin ID. It's going to be in the description box if you want to look at it. We're about to head into the pictures. So if you like this build, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you want to see more builds, let me know in the comments down below. And I will, also subscribe, of course. If you like the video and you're new to my channel, subscribe. Let me know you're loving it, because I love you guys. So just let me know. And with that being said, I'm just going to talk to you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed the screenshots, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.